Hey guys, welcome in today's video here. I'm gonna go over what we do here to help keep our utility down, especially with the Artic blast that is here currently right now. The next couple days here in Indiana, it actually gets down to negative 10 degrees here. So let's walk around the house and I'm gonna show you quick here, but what we do to keep our utility down. I'm gonna give you some, also at the end, give you some data, how we have over the years actually drop it down here. For first thing you wanna do, we set our thermostat wherever you feel comfortable. Wherever you feel comfortable, we set it at 68 and it drops at 67 at night, so that will help cut your furnace runtime. It really does help, because you don't want the furnace to constantly running. You want to run about, at least let's say half an hour out for about 10 minutes. If it runs half an hour, you want to run for about 10 minutes and stop. Let's say an hour in between, it runs for about 10, 15, 20 minutes, that's fine. But if it's constantly running, it can't keep up, you probably want to check your insulation or drop it down a little bit here. Drop the temperature down, because that will help. Another thing we do have is we have a fan, ceiling fan. We turn that on counterclockwise, because you want the air to lift up and bring the hot air down, because you all know that hot air actually hangs around the ceiling, right? So what it does when you counterclockwise, turn it fan running counterclockwise to bring the hot air down. And we also have our our fireplace running. And this is both side fireplace, so that's nice about it. It keeps the air, you can feel just here. Let me run the thermal camera here. And you can see the temperature is 440 degrees just coming out. So this one doesn't have a fan. Some of them actually come built with a fan underneath. So what it does is has a fan that blows hot air out from the bottom, and that does help, but then you're going to use more electricity. We didn't end up using that or getting that because we have a fan. It kind of does the same thing, and it's quieter. You can buy those for you get a hold with your fireplace company, and you can get them on Amazon for like $50 to $100, depends on the brand. I'll have a link down there for you guys if you're interested in more review with that, but that will actually help bring your heat out. And again, it all depends. If you have a fan, I think it works just as fine. Next thing we have is, again, on this side, you can see we have a fireplace that keeps both of side of the house really warm, and it does bring your utility down. So at nighttime, I recommend turning that on. We turn it on about 6 p.m. to about 10:30 p.m. and we just have it running. It helps assist with the furnace running, especially right now. It is, you can see back there, it is about negative. This morning is negative 3 degrees, and tomorrow it's supposed to get even colder. Now let's walk here. Key thing, we have here, you can see we have our washer and dryer, and that is the garage door. So you want to close these two doors in between, because you will feel the drift from the garage. Our garage is insulated with R19 doors, but it gets cold, and closing this will help reduce your utility bill, because you're not covering as much area space. And this is the bathroom. We have this closed too. In our bedroom here, very important. We close this here because you feel the drifts around here. Let me show you the thermal. You see the blue spots? It's cold down there. It's just coming in. And we have this room closed at all times, so that will help with the drift coming through here, because our thermostat's right there. When it comes through there, it actually makes the living room colder. And this is the master bathroom here. And here we also have, you see, our closet is closed, and our restroom is on the corner. We also have that closed because you don't want drifts coming in there. But once we do this, it really helps. And close your bathroom. Okay, closing your bathroom will help the cold air from coming in. So that's a little tip for the bedroom. But let's walk over to the other side end of the house. Again, this is very important. The fan really helps. And you have all these room closed. You can see all these room closed. It helps the furnace filling the hot air, fill the room a lot quicker. Now, this is the kids' bedroom. But once you go in here, you can feel just the cold air. I don't know, let me see if we can tell the difference here in temperature. This is, let me click on here for you guys to see. It is 83 right now. Where you see how it drops 77 degrees. Just open that door. You can see the difference, right? But here again, you can feel the drift. Just the drift underneath coming in. We got the bathroom closed. And we got the closet closed, because you open that closet, it is cold in there. Cold in there. And then, yeah, you can just feel the cold air coming in. And then also the bathroom, but make sure the bathroom, you have the vents open up, because you don't want the pipe to freeze, right? You have that. Okay. But yeah, that's another thing to do. And then yeah, closing this really helps. But what I pay attention to, guys, is making sure the furnace doesn't run 24/7, right? Or within an hour. I kind of keep an idea how often it runs. If it's running like, let's say 45 minutes an hour, you need to drop temperature, or you need to check your insulation, right? And then having a thermal camera really helps you. As you can see here, let me show you guys. Look at this here, all the blue air needs a little bit more insulation or codes coming in. So all that looks like I got a spring project to put more insulation up there. And then let's take a walk over here, and I'm gonna show you. So here I have our utility history pulled up here. As you can see, it has dropped over the years. This is what we've been starting to do, so it really does help. You see here the information is getting pulled from the 2020 through, and over years we have dropped our temperature down 1 degrees, and we start here in February 23. We start utilizing the fireplace. We're like, why not utilize the fireplace, right? Because when you use the fireplace, you think about when you use the fireplace, it's actually burning the gas right there, instead of taking the furnace where the furnace burns it, process it and turn it to hot heat, and then it's got to transfer everything to all these ducts. And when it does that, it loses a lot of efficiency, right? But right here, you're creating, the gas gets bring in here, and then you're actually processing the heat just right here at this area. So it's more efficient, and you use a lot less gas. So that's a very nice to have a fireplace, and very efficient too. It does bring your electric and also your gas bill down quite a bit. And there is a website where you can calculate how much gas you use by just putting your BTU in there, and then amount of time you run it. And this one, if I run it the amount of time that I have it, it's only about $43 or something, I believe, if I run it for at nighttime and morning time for a whole month. So actually I run a lot less than that. So I'm thinking we're probably only using about $23 worth of gas a month on that to help heat the house. So let's go back to the chart here before I end this video, guys. Don't want to make it too long here. I know it's been a little bit longer than what it should be. But here you can see it spiked because, and also track the average temperature. This year it actually dropped, like from December here to 23rd, it dropped 5 degrees. So that's the reason why it spiked a little bit in gas usage. But other than that, keep doing what I suggested, and that will help bring your utility down. And also, if you have windows here, put blinds around. Make sure there's no draft on your door too. No draft on the door, which we do check the seal around the door, and also having a storm door will help. If you would like to put a storm door in front of your door, putting curtain, like I mentioned earlier, putting curtain. But what goes with curtain is that you put curtains or whatever on it. The only thing about it is it gets collect dust a lot easier, so it's a lot more cleaning, but it helps bring your utility bills too down. So, and then guys, thank you. I want to share with you because I know how it is when you see a spike in utility bills, your gas bill, your electric bill. It's going to share some of the tips that we do here at the house. And that's guys, the next video. Take care.